A group of youngsters from Fairmount High School will be representing the country in Kigali, Rwanda in December. The company called Unwind Unwind was named the winner of the Junior Achievement South Africa Company of the Year competition. The competition is a global initiative which is designed to put student startups to the test. I am joined now by winners Given Davids and Latiefa Ismail, as well as Bonga Khumalo, who's the JA South Africa National Programs Manager. Now, Zaida Julius, who's the facilitator, also joins us. Bonga, I'll start with you. Maybe give us some perspective. This particular event is like the Olympics for young entrepreneurs. Tell us a bit more about the event.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having us, Nhlanhla. It's a pleasure being on Newsroom and supporting our young people. So the young people who are with us this day are young people who participated firstly in the enterprise program, which then teaches learners how to start and run profitable businesses. So this is a high school program for grade 10s and 11. We teach them how to identify a need, a problem, and idea generation, and then they put that idea into practice. And for the period of about 5 to 6 weeks, they produce the product and actually get to sell the product. And these learners will tell you the money, the turnover that they've made. And then we have learners in the past, from the 3rd to the 5th of October, we had learners coming from each and every province who have made it on their province. These learners, they won in Cape Town, and then we hosted them here in Joburg in the national competition, and they won the competition. So the theme of the competition is breaking barriers. So these young people have broken barriers, that went beyond the limitations to run and run a profitable business. So then what awaits for them now as we prepare is that we need your support as South Africans as we go to Rwanda and compete in an African stage. So we want your support, and I believe that with your support we will win in Rwanda.
Let's now speak to Zaida Julius. Of course, she joins us from the Fairmount High School, and she's a facilitator for this winning group as well. Maybe let's get some response from you about your initial reaction when this innovation of yours really won at this particular event.
Yes, good afternoon. Thanks for the opportunity. Well, it was definitely overwhelming. We, as Unwind, we made sure that we stuck to the brief as carefully as possible. So we used modern technology. Our product are innovative. It works with, it protects technology. So we looked at all the key factors. And after the presentation, I was 90% sure the girls would win. But the moment when it was announced, it was just overwhelming. It was just a teary moment. So thank you so much.
Let's speak to the girls themselves. Latiefa, your initial reaction after your innovation won the top prize there?
I actually cried. I didn't believe that we actually won, because there were so many other amazing products that was presented there. And the fact that we won, it made me cry, and I was extremely happy.
Now, given selling over 220 of the units for this innovation of yours is really quite an outstanding achievement. Tell us a bit more about how this product has been received.
So far, we haven't received any bad reports, and all the news that we have received is so positive, and we're so glad for this positive feedback that we've gotten.
And what kind of feedback did you get?
So from the one guy specifically, he flew far away, and he was so far from convenience stores or anything, and he managed to actually have our product with him, and his charger broke, like it was busy breaking, and it was about to fall apart, and he put the product on, and it saved him so much inconvenience and money, of course.
Sounds fantastic. Bonga, let's bring you back. I mean, entrepreneurship is more than just about making profits here. Speak to us about how this initiative then contributes to the personal growth of young people as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got life skills embedded to the program. The program is aligned with the EMS curriculum in the school. Learners learn how to work together as teams, because we gather a group of about 40 learners and we divide them into 4 teams. They learn to work together because that's what is critical in today's working environment, because now we're working as teams wherever we are working. So they learn to put that into practice. They learn that there's got to be, within a team, there's got to be teams. For example, a marketing team, an HR team. So that teaches them that. To compose a business plan, that's what we teach them. To cost and do costing and pricing, that's what we teach them. So, for example, as they came here, they learned also how to network. How to negotiate when potential customers approach them to say, this is so much and this is what we can be able to offer, and make money out of that and become negotiate for a win-win situation. So our learners really learn much more, and the program offers much more in terms of life skills as well, people skills. So that's what we are able to offer as an organization to young people. As you can see them, some come in less confident, but when they exit the program, the confidence is boosted and is high, and they are able to tackle a number of things that come across themselves. So these are one of the success stories. We've got other success stories in the forms of currently people who are in the board, in our JA board. We've got people who are currently running businesses who went through the program who are turning over around about 5 million. So that's how impactful our program is.
Zaida, if you'll help me bring the girls back, and speaking to Latiefa right now. Latiefa, you guys are going to also represent South Africa at the regional as regional finalists in Kigali in Rwanda. Tell us a bit more about that experience. What do you expect from that?
Honestly, I expect to have an amazing time and obviously make new friends. And I do hope to learn a lot about their different cultures and now why they chose their product specifically to their country, and why they said this is perfect for them. And I'm really looking forward to hearing their reasonings and honestly listen to them present and seeing their products.
Given, I guess, a similar question, but maybe also add to the conversation how you plan to use this experience to also leverage some of the advancements that you have made in developing this company that is Unwind.
I'm sorry, can you just repeat the question?
I'm saying that similar question to the one asked to Given. What do you expect at this event taking place in Kigali, and how are you going to use that experience to leverage and grow the company that is Unwind?
Okay, so I'd like to go in and ask people about where they've made mistakes and where they've gone wrong, so that in our company we can maybe try and prevent the mistakes that they've made in their companies, and we can obviously vice versa with our mistakes.
Bonga, let's go back to you. I mean, the theme for this year's event is breaking barriers. How did the participating teams then even showcase the spirit of this particular theme?
They've highly demonstrated, you would understand that we work with underserved schools where there are gaps and there's lack somewhere somehow. But within this competition, it was not very easy to identify that, because learners were inspired to break the barriers, the limitations. So they were able, so as the ladies that we're hosting on the show this afternoon, they've also went in and went beyond the hurdles of them being able to put together the product. It's been very challenging experience for them to put together the product, because they had to research, and find the right product to produce, to find the right materials. It's something that they've never done before. Therefore, being able to handle the product in their hands today, that's actually breaking the barriers. So we are excited, and we are very happy for these wonderful young girls to be able to break the barriers, as well as the other teams that we hosted during the Company of the Year competition in South Africa. They were able to break the barriers, went beyond their limitations, went beyond what their comfort zone, what they are used to, and allowed themselves to be challenged so that they can be able to stand and present in front of a crowd.
And Bonga, I guess in the same breath, were there any outstanding innovations or businesses that really transpired through this particular initiative, even in previous years?
Absolutely. Last year, COI 2022, our winner is a group that came up with a solution for cleaning up water. They produced a product that you would just release the drops into the water, and it cleans the water like that, and you can consume the water safely. In this instance, there are other young people this year who came up. They call that product Notifier 24/7. It's something that you can use on your laptop, you can use on your devices, appliances at home, which can track where your whereabouts. Also, your child can put it in their bag, and you can always, as a parent, track where your child is. And this is a once-off, so you don't have to be paying on a monthly basis. You just give them the money, and you get the tracker, and you can be able, from your cell phone, be able to track where your child is. So there's a lot of innovations. There are other young people who were on position 2 in this competition who produced a rocket stove, which alleviates the current challenges that we are facing with load shedding, that people at home can continue cooking using that particular rocket stove. That doesn't affect our weather, that doesn't affect, and that also it speaks to SDG goals. That speaks to SDG goals. So those are innovations that we were exposed to as junior achievement as a result of training these young people.
Zaida, as we say goodbye to you and the girls, I'm wondering, how do I get my hands on this innovation or this device to protect cell phone chargers? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. Tell us a bit more about this product and where we can get it.
I'm going to hand over to the girls. They're the experts on the product.
You can actually find us on Instagram at Unwind Your Mind, and you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Unwind Your Mind. And if you'd like to buy this product, you can just DM us, and then we'll send you our full details where you can get us.
And Latiefa, parting shot from you as well. What's your message to other young people like yourself who might want to get into the world of innovation or business as well?
Just go for it, because if you hesitate, you might miss the opportunity you have that is right in front of you. And don't hesitate.
Let me thank you very much for your time, and that wraps up our exciting discussion on the JA Company of the Year 2023. Of course, speaking to Bonga Khumalo, he's the project manager at Junior Achievement South Africa, also speaking to the dynamic winners from Fairmount High School, Given Davids and Latiefa Ismail of Team Unwind.